Passage 2. Listen to part of a conversation between a student and a professor. The student's test scores and study method.
Good morning, Professor Smith.
Hello, Tom. You wanted to talk to me about your classwork?
Yes, I seem not to be doing as well in your class as I would like.
Well, let me take a look at the test scores I have recorded for you. Well, I see the first test score is not too bad. The next two, though, are lower. In fact, the third grade is failing.
I know. I'm doing worse on each test.
Well, it looks as though you are borderline right now. We have 2 more tests and then the final exam, so I am sure that with hard work you can pass the course. Tell me, how have you been studying for tests?
Well, I've been reading the material the night before the test.
Well, that's fine if you are rereading it, but you should be reading it every day before class so you understand the material. You know, in this class, every lesson builds on the other. Do you review your class notes before a test?
Well, a little, but I think the book's material is the most important.
Well, the text's material is important, but so is the material I lecture about. Many of the questions are taken from my lectures because I cover material that is in addition to what is in your textbook. So you should review your class notes each day after class to make sure you understand what we covered in class.
Well, I don't have too many class notes.
Well, I am beginning to see some things that you need to do to get a better understanding of the materials we are covering in this course. The first thing I suggest is to read each assignment before you come to class. This is a difficult course and may be one that you need to take notes as you read. Sometimes students can underline the text or highlight important parts, but perhaps in your case I would suggest writing down important ideas.
I guess I can try that method. Maybe if I write it down as I am reading, it will keep me more focused on the material.
Yes, I think it will. Also, try to come to class every time it meets and listen very carefully to what I am lecturing about. Take detailed notes on my lectures also. After class, go to the library or back home and recopy your notes. Then if you don't understand something that we discussed in class, call a friend who is in the class. If he or she can't help you understand the material or answer your question, then please call me or set up an appointment to meet with me. I will try to explain anything you do not understand.
Well, I am embarrassed when I don't understand things.
Tom, many first-year college students are embarrassed. In high school, they thought they knew everything the teacher was saying and never had to ask for help. Now that you are in college, professors expect students not to know everything that is being taught. You are here to learn new material, but professors also expect students to ask when they don't understand material. It is now your responsibility as a student to ask for help, and professors are very glad to help clear up matters students don't understand. Why don't we do this? Come to class this week. Take notes in class and rewrite them. Also, read your text and take good notes. After the last class of the week, I will meet with you and we will review all of your work and your questions. Do you think that would help?
I don't have a class right after this one on Friday, so perhaps we could meet then.
That would be good for me too. You have come to me early enough in the semester to try to solve your study problems. If we need to meet more than once, I will be glad to. I want my students to learn. I am sure that once you learn the techniques of studying at the university level, you will improve your test scores and learn a great deal more.
Thank you for offering to help.
Glad to do it. See you Friday after class.
Thanks again.
Now get ready to answer the questions. You may use your notes to help you answer.
Number 7. Why does the student go to see his professor? Number 8. Why does the professor look for the student's grades? Number 9. Why has the student done poorly on the tests?
Listen again to part of the conversation, then answer the question.
Well, the text material is important, but so is the material I lecture about. Many of the questions are taken from my lectures because I cover material that is in addition to what is in your textbook.
Number 10. Why does the professor say this?
Well, the text's material is important, but so is the material I lecture about.
Listen again to part of the conversation, then answer the question.
If we need to meet more than once, I will be glad to. I want my students to learn.
Number 11. What can be inferred about the professor?